All right, we'll help you. Stay right there. Got the dreaded Clawhammer climb. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys joining me. Today I'll be riding the beautiful Pisgah National Forest once more. And this is my first time riding one of the most famous trails out here called Avery Creek. And like anything in Pisgah, the ride starts with a grind. That means the brutal and famous Clawhammer climb. From the parking lot all the way to the end of Clawhammer, it took us about an hour and a half of non-stop riding, picking up about 1,400 feet of elevation gain. It's a real test of endurance, but the reward at the top is well worth it. Yeah, we don't come up here a lot. Here we are climbing up this Black Mountain. Yeah, this is the upper. So funny that they have Black Mountain there, and I guess it's a loop. From this point, we still had another 400 feet of climbing to go. Roughly 30 more minutes in the saddle. The trail here gets brutally steep, with gradients hitting up to 15% in some sections. Alright, so right now we're making our climb up. And man, this is pretty steep. It's a steep climb, which is techie as well. And then you have these little things that you gotta hop over. So that takes a little bit of your energy, you know. Look up there. You see him up there. Oh shit. Yeah, it's very steep. Look at that. It's very steep. Holy crap. There's still a lot more climbing to do. And yeah, these things take it out of you. But we're doing the best we can.
3 weeks later.
Yep. Uphill that way? Yep.
Yeah,
so there's a little downhill and then apparently a steep up, right?
We're currently at the top of the first of the 2 climbs of Black Mountain. Both climbs are followed by gnarly descents. They're short, but steep and rocky, and give you a good taste of what's to come. We barely got started, and then disaster. Oh. All right, we'll help you. Stay right there. Yeah, don't move. We'll get you. All right, let me grab the bike.
Is it all right?
That's the important. That's the important question.
Bones sticking out.
Nope.
What happened? You just went OTB or something, or?
I think I popped over one rock and there was a landing that caught my front wheel. I just
Yeah, it's like this. You can get hung up. You can get hung up real easy.
Wow, that was a crazy circumstance, and that's one thing about mountain biking. You just never know. The simplest mistake can result in you going OTB. So yeah, this is
gnarly. Right?
Yeah, this is gnarly. Mountain biking is inherently a dangerous sport, but honestly, that's also what makes it so much fun. You're witnessing me grinding my way up to the second climb to the top of Black Mountain. And let me tell you, this one is especially brutal. The trail kicks up to a maximum gradient of 26%, and it feels every bit as steep as it sounds. At this point, it's less about speed and more about just keeping the pedals turning. The climb is a true test of both legs and lungs, but reaching the top means you've earned one of the best descents Pisgah has to offer. Brutal, huh? The second descent on Black Mountain has this little kicker that looked like fun. The local dudes we were with usually skip it. Since this was my first time riding here, I decided to scope it out before sending it. Honestly, it wasn't too bad once I did the run up. The tricky part is to land in a way so that it sets you up for the next few drops. That said, I've definitely been guilty of sending features blind in the past, and let's just say I've messed myself up more than once doing that. So today, or at least in this moment, I played it smart. As I mentioned earlier, I actually played it smart on that little kicker and scoped it out before sending it. But apparently, that smart version of me didn't stick around for long. Because just a little further down the trail, there are two pretty decent sized drops, and I sent them completely blind. No stopping, no second look, just straight in.
Lost my footing. That's a big ass drop.
And this right here is why you always scope out a feature before sending it. What I didn't realize was that there was a big rock waiting right in the landing zone of that drop. Luckily, I managed to avoid any damage to the bike or myself. But yeah, definitely not the smartest move on my part.
Too much.
Sometimes you get away with it, but it's a good reminder to be careful when you're riding the trails. If you've been to Avery Creek before, put a comment in. Let me know what your experience was. I really had a good time, but I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you guys can, please like and subscribe.
Oh man, so much fun. Holy crap, those drops are huge. Woo!
Nice job, man. That, the man award goes to you, the guy that did it first. I had to see how possible it was.
Yeah, it wasn't, it just goes slow rolling it. You know, did you guys take that big ass drop, those two drops?
I didn't take that, no.
I took both of them.
You did?
Yeah.
There's Avery. You gotta get all the logs.
Yeah. Oh, this is so famous. I've never been here before.
That way.
I think to the left.
To the left, yeah.
Brad, we're going to the left right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that go for you guys?
Awesome.
Good stuff. Clean run?
Awesome.
Nice.
You wanna check out that jump?
What is?
It's a little lip.
My wife spotted a little kicker on the side of the trail.
Full send it because there's a dip a little bit.
Yeah.
And after talking to the guys, she decided to send it herself.
I'll do it.
You're gonna do it?
And just like that, all the guys are under a lot of pressure. As I mentioned in my previous video, once my wife hits a feature, the pressure is instantly on everyone else to follow through. No excuses at this point. You either send it or you get roasted at the trailhead.
Nice job. Yeah. Go for it.
I guess we're all doing it now.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
Heading down the trail, I kept spotting all these little jibs and kickers off to the left and the right. They looked like so much fun to send, but I was riding pretty conservative this time around. I didn't know the trail or the landings, and I'd already taken my tumble for the day, so better to keep it safe. That said, I'd love to come back and hit those next time. They definitely add a playful side to the descent.
Feet are coming off. They're crazy here. So rough.
A couple there, I'm just like, no.
That's a rough trail, man. Like honestly, over here I see where it's good to be clipless because my feet are like getting off, you know?
Boy, that's my main reason for it.
It's a fast downhill. Like it's significantly fast.
And gnarly.
Yeah. This is a full face day.
Here's another example of not knowing the trail and making dumb mistakes. I'm about to approach the 2 jumps that Avery Creek is most famous for, and I stopped by to check them out. Let me tell you, these jumps are massive. The GoPro does not do these jumps any justice whatsoever. When you look at this in person, they're pretty significant, especially the second one. When you look at that second one in person, it is especially huge. The risk to reward ratio on these jumps pretty high, and that's one of the things about being a tourist and when you're visiting these places is I need to ride this a couple of times to get comfortable with the run and everything in order to hit something like this, right? Standing there looking at this jump, debating whether I should hike back up and give this jump a go, this extremely profound TikTok video kept running through my head.
Very doable.
If you fart, they will forget in a day, but if you shit yourself, they will remember for a lifetime. You gotta make big plays to be a big player.
With a newfound sense of purpose and resolve, I said to myself,
Nope.
and sat back on the bike and continued on down the trail.
Oh man, so much fun. I had to stop and take a look at some of those big jumps.
From this point on, the trail mellows out quite a bit in both its intensity and its gnar, but it's still a fun and enjoyable ride.
Gnarly. I think I'm done. Huh? Yeah. No, but what I was saying is I think I'm done. I've had my mountain biking fill today.
So our initial plan was
Yeah, I
to
don't think I
go to
could do
Bennett
better.
Gap right after this one.
It's not worth
But
me
after that big ass climb, my legs and my body were
exhausting
completely
myself.
done, and we decided to go home.
Sorry fellas, photo op time. That looked like a beautiful place.
It's all right.
A special thank you to the fellas from North Carolina, Phil, Brad, and Brad for meeting us up and showing us around. Really appreciate that. It was a great time and a great fun ride. And to you, the viewers, thank you very much for joining my video again, and I will see you guys on my next
I don't know how long
adventure.
that's gonna go for, but we'll see.